Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Journeys review series. For one last time, we are reviewing episode 136 and I hope you enjoy. So here we are, the final episode of Pokemon Journeys. Let's talk about the episode and then at the end I'll give a brief summary about the series as a whole. I think as far as ending episodes go, this is definitely one of the better ones in Pokemon. In the past they've liked to drag out this plotline of Pokemon like Piplup getting upset and running off. This one felt like a real finale to the series. It felt different to what we've had in the past. Ash and Go were both saying bye to the lab, leaving everyone behind. It just had a real nice tone and atmosphere and we could feel it. The first half of the episode was continuing the Lugia stuff. The raid battle obviously doesn't go to plan, but the moment that pulls you in is Lugia snatching up Ash and Go, once again taking them for a ride on its back. It's just like the first episode of Journeys, sweeping through all the fields and different places, showing all sorts of Kanto Pokemon. It was a really nicely done scene which hit quite hard. Another nice touch was having Ho-Oh appear as well. This could have been a bit better. Ho-Oh has such a strong connection, being a Pokemon that Ash saw when he first set out on his journey. It does symbol new beginnings for him, so it makes perfect sense for him to have it here. Maybe Ash didn't need to say anything. We knew that he would be thinking about Ho-Oh in this moment, but maybe a few lines of dialogue would have hit home the point a bit more. We get a bizarre scene with Jesse and James telling Giovanni that they're going to go after the strongest Pokemon in the world. It was cool to actually hear that out loud. We know Pikachu's up there now, so it was nice for Team Rocket to continue to be Pikachu's biggest fan. But Giovanni, my dude, you have to stop funding these guys' crazy shenanigans. They are never going to deliver anything. You must have lost millions from them. He might be the worst businessman in anime history. And then we get a little goodbye party at the Cerise lab. Delia and Oak turn up. Go's family are all there. Not gonna lie, this hit hard seeing all of Go's Pokemon, because let's be honest, it has been a while since we've spent time in the lab. It reminded me of early Journeys days and it already feels nostalgic. This series has gone through so many changes and it was a weird feeling, but a sad feeling to know that we're not going to get these crazy lab shenanigans anymore with all of Go's Pokemon. And then Ash and Go set off the next day. We also learn that Chloe is going to be replacing them as a research fellow, but only on weekends, which is a nice turn for her character. She's going to follow the footsteps of her dad, despite the whole series saying she was trying not to live up to expectations to be like him. It is a weird one, but it makes sense considering where she's at the moment. Ash and Go begin the walk to their next journey. Ash is talking about how he looks forward. He walks with his feet to determine where he's going to go next. It's a weird way for Ash to talk because he's never really been like this. He usually gets told by someone to go to the next region. But I guess in the last few series he's gone through a lot of growth. He worries a lot less about getting stronger, catching up to someone else. This time he's the champion. He makes his own path and I feel like this would be a really good piece of added development for him. And this might play into what's next and what happens in these final 11 episodes of his story. But they part ways, and again, one of the better goodbyes. It gives me Brock vibes on this long winding dirt road, similar sort of situation. It was done really nicely and it made me sad. Ash and Go have been great friends. One of the best things Journeys did was writing them two, so it was really sad to see them part ways. And that is pretty much the episode. We get an extended opening. We see the likes of Leon in his Battle Tower outfit, which was awesome. We see Bee battling Hop. We see Go visiting Misty's gym and Misty being obsessed with Inteleon, which was such a nice addition. And then we see Ash reuniting with his Butterfree. And as a huge original series fan, a sucker for all of that sort of stuff, this just wasn't it for me. It was a 2-second shot in a montage. Butterfree deserved so much better than this. Why couldn't they save this for the 11 episode series? Ash is wondering what to do next. He goes to visit his friend Butterfree. Like, this was just such a waste. This could have been a huge moment and it's just a shame because it has no impact now. But this ends off the episode. The final epilogue is Chloe wondering where Ash and Go are, and it turns out they're all just in the same damn town. Go is catching a Pokemon while Ash is battling. It was kind of weird how they were literally right next to each other. They should have made them in different regions or something. It would have had more impact. But that is it. The journey is over. There was a lot of low points, but I feel like overall it ended on a high. This episode was very enjoyable. Project Mew was a bit of a letdown, but Ash winning the PWC against Leon was done perfectly. So we can't complain too much. Overall, it was a bit of a wasted series. It had so much potential, but it couldn't fulfill it. But it will always be special to me as it was the first series I watched weekly subbed, and it of course let me make videos every week. And thank you for everyone who did watch any of my Journeys videos. But As for this final episode, it was a very nicely paced episode. It was really slow, taking time with every goodbye, making sure they hit every moment and what this series is actually about, focusing on the core characters and wrapping up everyone's stories. This was a really good episode. It had a few annoying moments, but that didn't damper it for me. So overall, I'm going to give this episode a 9 out of 10. And that is it for the journey. We are by no means going anywhere. We have 11 episodes of the Ash mini-series starting on January 13th. Reviews will come out for that as usual, and then we have the brand new Pokemon series coming out in April 2023, probably a Scarlet and Violet series. We have no Ash, but we have brand new characters, and I'm excited and I'll be covering it all. So be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
Yahoo!